The end of the world. It's hard to believe, isn't it?
I believe Xion is telling the truth. What about you?
As a friend, yes, I want to believe her. Everything that's happened seems to point towards some sort of great danger that's lurking ahead of us. Still, it's hard to fathom something that could usher outright doom to the world. That those really are the stakes we face.
No, I understand. Even Xion doesn't seem to know exactly what will happen to bring it all about.
We have so many pieces of the puzzle in our hands, so many clues, yet the complete picture eludes us.
So where do her thorns fit in then?
Well, I imagine they must sit at the very center of it all. You remember the voice we all heard while we were inside the wedge, don't you?
Yeah, I remember. It was the will of Dana's astral energy come to life. Or that's what we all thought.
Right. And from that, we're able to hypothesize how vast concentrations of astral energy can become sentient. Let's return to when we found Xion in Pelegion. When her thorns went wild, they contained far more astral energy than any mere Renin would normally have inside them.
So you think those thorns might be alive too? That their will is what keeps her from dying? But why would they want to destroy the entire world?
As for that, I really cannot say for certain. Its goals still remain a mystery. It may be a mere fluke that her maiden powers have been able to contain it thus far.
You know, I've noticed since we've met that you like figuring out riddles.
Can you blame me? When one realizes that the world they once thought to be true is but a mere facade, they can't help but seek the truth. Especially when that deception has led to others getting hurt.
Dohalim?
I imagine the remaining pieces of the puzzle that we seek rest somewhere within Lenegis. As for what the final picture will look like, who can say? I think it's best we not dwell on it too much for the time being.
Right.
I will say, though, that if we do have to do everything, including that temple, how the hell are we gonna hit 60 before Lenegis? That just wouldn't make sense.
How you holding up?
Who, me?
Yes, you. You took a hit from those thorns again, didn't you?
Oh, that? That was nothing.
Compared to what Xion's going through, you mean? Still, even if you yourself might be willing to endure that kind of pain, that doesn't mean Xion wants to have to see you get hurt by her thorns, you know?
Yeah, I know. I'll be careful.
Xion doesn't know how lucky she is to have you around, you know? Dashing in to save her at the last minute.
Yeah, very funny.
I'm being serious. You went up and held her close like you still had that mask on, and you didn't even bat an eye. She really needed that. That's what I mean when I said you saved her. Just like you did with the rest of us.
I just want for Xion what we all have. The ability to touch someone without the fear of killing them. Those thorns have robbed her of the kind of everyday things we all take for granted. And it's not right.
You can say that again. It may be normal for us, but that doesn't make it any less special or important for her. I hope she gets what she wants. I have my own dreams, but a world without her, where she dies so we can all survive, isn't a world I want to live in.
Agreed. It's like more and more keeps getting taken from her, and I'm done with it.
Hell yeah. We won't stop until she's safe and sound and can be with us. Namely Alphen, but still.
Can't sleep?
After everything we just heard, how could I?
Fair enough.
Xion's had to deal with so much on her own. Even when we were all laughing and celebrating, she just kept quiet and didn't say anything. I thought she was keeping her distance because of her thorns. That it was because she didn't want to hurt anybody by getting too close. I just figured that that was the type of person she was, you know? But it turned out to be none of that. All this time, she felt like she had to die and sacrifice herself for the greater good. But even then, she didn't think she could say anything to us about it.
I know.
She was so alone this entire time. How could I call her a friend and yet be so completely blind to everything she was going through?
I'm sure it made her happy, knowing you were there for her.
You really think so?
Yeah, I do. If she didn't think of us as friends, I don't think she could have ever opened up to us like that. You were a good friend to her before, and you'll be an even better one now.
Yeah, I really hope so. I want to be the best I can for her. When you think about it, we were all alone in our own way. But over time, we've all found ways to let each other into our lives. I hope Shionne's able to do that one day too.
Oh, she will.
No, I mean, I hope she's able to do that more. Lots and lots more. I think it'd be really nice if we could all just be there to support each other when it really counts. And forget about our grudges and pain.
Rinwell.
Looking at Hootle just reminded me that I also need to go get every single last owl before we leave.
Did you know?
You mean about Shionne?
Yeah, I didn't have the slightest idea. I mean, every once in a while I thought something seemed a little off, but I never could have imagined. It's like a completely different world was spinning around me and I couldn't even see it.
You and me both. I mean, I knew something was bothering her, but I could never quite figure out what it was.
You? But you're the one always looking out for her, aren't you?
That's what I thought. But in reality, I didn't understand it all. What I thought was helping and being there for her was actually just driving her into a corner.
At least you figured it out in time though, right?
I don't think we're out of the woods yet. But yeah, you're right. We brought her back from the edge, and we're going to stop those thorns from taking her, no matter what.
Yeah, with all of us together, there's nothing we can't handle. Shionne, the world, we can save everyone. And I mean it when I say we, Alphen.
I know. No lone wolfing it.
Hey, you're the expert on what my dad would say. Do you think he'd pat me on the back or tell me off?
Both?
Zephyr, I don't think that he'd have that much to say, to be honest. You're your own man now, Law. And you've already made up your own mind about what you want.
I guess he couldn't say anything even if he wanted to.
Law.
Sorry. I guess those of us amongst the living have enough problems to deal with, don't we? We'll need all our strength to save Shionne. I'll probably end up worrying again at some point, but I guess I'll think it over more then. That okay?
Yeah, I think it is.
Shionne. Time to talk to you. Get our party back together. Then go do every single side quest that we've got going on right now. And potentially maybe grind in that cave with the level 50s if we somehow are supposed to do that temple. I
Hey,
doubt it.
you doing all right?
That might just be an endgame thing.
I seem to cause nothing but worry.
At that point, what's the point of doing it?
As much as I try to look like I have things under control, everyone still worries about me.
You're not the only one.
Hey, do you remember the first time you said I was your friend?
No? When was that? Sorry, I can't remember.
That's okay. It came so naturally to you, I'm not surprised you forgot. I was different back then. The Dahnans were not even people to me, and I knew I would always be alone. But in that room with Deadheim, when you called me your friend, it just shattered the wall that I'd built up around me. Because until that moment, I'd only seen you as a means to an end. I thought of you as a way to use the Blazing Sword, and to obtain the Renis Alma. But after that day, one time became two, and before I knew it, you'd made a habit of calling me and Dohalim your friends. It didn't matter that we were Renans. You cared about us as you would any other people. Then, everyone else started to call me their friend too. To think of me as their friend. Before then, I never even dreamed I could have that. I didn't want to die and lose you all. But I also didn't want to live if it meant you would all die in my place.
Shionne.
But then I realized I'd only really been thinking of myself that entire time. After saying how I felt, and hearing what you all had to say, I finally understood that. Don't worry, it's okay. I'm not planning on dying anymore. I've met too many people along the way who I truly care about to give in now. So I'll fight. For Dana and for myself. I'll fight against my fate to preserve our future. And I'll win, come hell or high water. I don't know how we're going to do it, but I won't let the world end because of me.
It's going to be a long, hard road ahead, Shionne. Our fight won't be over until everyone, both Dahnans and Renans, can finally live in peace. But I swear I'll be there with you until the very end.
Thank you.
Remember what we learned back in Calaglia? There's no wall so high that we can't break it down.
Yeah, I think you may be right about that.
Yeah, man, I haven't... Speaking of which, that was a nice place for a thumbnail, right? Although, I don't think I've ever tried actually finding a place for a decent thumbnail for any of these recordings. Oh boy.
Everyone well rested? Then let's go. We depart for Lenegis.
No, we don't. No, we don't. Now, as I was also thinking about... I don't know why it popped up in my head, but yeah. I just vaguely remember that most Tales of games don't really have the best of endings.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
They're not the best. Some of them are bittersweet.
Guess I misread the landing.
At most. Some of them are decent, but not the best. So I hope that this changes, you know, what I know of Tales of games. I played a lot of them. I mean, I can't really remember what Xelia's ending was. Okay, I was about to mention another one, but that might be a spoiler for anyone who hasn't seen me play it or hasn't played it themselves. So yeah, I ain't saying that. But there is one I remember that literally meets that criteria of being bittersweet. And another one really met that criteria.
Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap!
Not necessarily
Is the blazing
best
sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
at all. So I hope this really does change how things go and this actually does get a really good ending, because if not, that's just gonna suck. I hope Alphen doesn't die sacrificing himself for Shionne so everyone else and her can live. I really hope that doesn't happen. Alright, I'm here, round 2, let's go. We're one level under now.
Gotta break through! Here I go!
Ready and ready!
Burn it!
One more! Mega Ray!
There!
Going in! Lightning Orb! Punchy Left! My head's spinning just
What car flying freak?
Heavy Blast!
Still! Shionne, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done. Leave the enemy's arc to me.
Here I come!
If we can keep
Yeah,
your arc,
boy's gone.
here I come.
Aw, too shy to come over?
Vacuum
Here,
blade!
let me help.
This one's mine.
There!
Punch I can handle it. How about this?
In here!
Here I come.
Look sharp! Here! The other!
It's on! Try harder! My turn! Here I come!
Reload! Another arrow! Ow!
Vacuum blade!
Going in.
Now I can let loose!
There are springs left.
Vacuum blade!
My astral energy!
Not today!
Look sharp.
Vacuum blade!
Magic is there! In here!
Coming through!
Okay, so yeah, take these out because they have just
Scarlet
regular
Inferno!
health bars.
Here.
Switch!
I'm not done! Now I can let loose! Vacuum blade!
Going in. Far enough.
One more!
Armor won't save you.
Hurricane Strike!
This one's mine.
Luna Rondo!
This one's mine.
Luna Rondo!
Got it!
Alright, there goes his core.
Now's our chance!
Which one has a core up still?
Come and face me!
Green one's core is gone.
Luna Rondo!
Mega Ray! Photon Flash! Annihilation! Up and at 'em! Mega Ray! Outstanding form! Air thrust! Here's a healing art! My astral raging dead!
Not today!
In here!
Luna Rondo!
More for the stockpile!
Where are you going? Shield and bang.
No further!
Hurricane
Freeze Lancer! Here's a healing art!
Coyote! You are.
Hurricane Annihilation! Searing Flame!
Now!
That core is now gone.
Luna Rondo!
This one's mine. Hurricane strike. Going in.
Luna Rondo!
Here's a healing art! I'm ready! Hurricane
Defenses
Scorpion!
are down!
This one's mine!
Luna Rondo! Ignite!
Going in.
Luna Rondo! This is looking grim. Hold tight.
We've
No,
been through
no.
far worse before!
Right.
Lemon, Shion.
Time to turn the tide.
From death to bit. A new lease on life.
This can't be happening.
Stay away from my
All
friends.
disasters day one. Come forth and heal us of purity! Maelstrom!
Oh yeah, we have over 10, so they're using them themselves.
Let me help.
Field! First aid!
Ready and
I'll
going
maybe
in.
this one.
The
Graviton
flame
Field!
inside me yearns to be let free.
Banana!
We got him on the run.
Don't get
Ignite.
cocky!
Right. Still
Send them all down.
Luna Rondo!
Get by me.
Here, let me help.
Shite.
Healing is what my arts do best. All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction. Here, let me help.
Shield and down. Your arm. Far enough.
I won't give up.
Going in.
Luna Rondo!
Hurricane strike. Going in. This one's mine.
Quite, unique.
Not like this.
Sleep now.
Luna Rondo!
I'll bring you back from
Anything in armor is. Now see what I can do.
I'll bring you back from death to death.
No! Damn it! Screw you!
This can't be happening.
You'll pay for that!
Shield and bang. This one's mine.
Luna Rondo!
This one's mine. Hurricane strike.
Life bottle.
I can't look
I hate this one. I hate this one so much.
Luna Rondo!
I'll bring you back from death
Going
to
in.
death.
Its defenses are down! This one's all mine! Eat dirt!
Make it rain.
Kisara!
And we win.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone.
Did it!
Yeah. Nice technique.
My god. Astral Flower.
I need to be stronger.
That was a waste of items. Okay, Pelagian. Explore Fog Wall, Limestone Cow. Yeah, crap. That is one of them. Stupid caverns. Alright. Let's deal with the bee that's over here first. Kisara.
Kisara,
Hello.
let's talk for a bit.
I've been thinking about what we discussed earlier.
Yeah?
His reasons might not have been pure, but in the end, Dohalim still made Elda Menancia a place where Danans and Renans can coexist. I thought everyone would welcome that change, with open arms. I took pride in what we had without putting in the work to truly solidify it. After so much failure, do you think I even have the right to pursue my ideals?
Yes, you
It
do.
doesn't matter what I think. You've already found your answer, haven't you?
I know what I want to say, but I can't help but wonder if I'm being selfish.
Everybody makes mistakes in life, Kisara. Everybody. It's what you do afterwards that matters. But you already knew that, right?
Yeah. I won't look away from the world any longer. I'll do my best to confront reality, so that we don't lose anyone else, ever again. More to the point, Dohalim needs someone who can push him forward. I think we both get lost in our sorrow too easily when we focus on the past.
If we see that happening, we'll set him straight. Don't worry. We'll look out for both of you. I have to say, though, if you turned out this well modeling yourself after Miguel, he really must have been a great man.
What, you didn't believe me before? I'm pretty sure I've been going on about him since I joined up. If you need more convincing, I've got plenty more stories about him.
Maybe another time.
You're not closer
Don't
to
worry.
Kisara.
Once I finish folding these clothes, I'll go to sleep.
Okay, so I've got the experience food made. Figured I would
Before we
try
go, do you guys have everything?
it. It only lasts for 13 in-game minutes. I'm assuming it's in-game and not, you know, real-life minutes. So that way you can extend it if you keep getting into battle after battle.
Yeah.
So,
Don't make eye contact with
after
it.
this, I'm gonna go inside the cave. Oh, 45, Jesus Christ.
Don't get careless.
Don't tell me.
Like moths to the flames.
That buzzing is driving me mad.
Sorry, right here. The weak point. All disasters made one.
Take this!
Armor won't save you.
Hold on to your arms. Here I come. I'm all stopped now.
Vacuum blade! There!
Reload.
Vacuum blade!
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both. I never
Come on,
miss.
stupid bee, die. Alright, one of them's gone.
Full throttle. A flawless victory. Naturally.
Thank you for all your help.
Please, don't mention it.
I'm glad to know someone's got my back.
You're mine! Vacuum blade! My turn! You're mine!
Here, let me help. Feel.
Dang it, paralyzed.
Fire with the other.
Take this.
Radiant.
Lunarongo!
In the wind.
Great! Next!
As impressive as always.
Here I hope that was improved.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Xion actually look flustered.
Okay, hit its stinger.
Lightning.
Blue escape!
I never miss. Raging
Blue
Cascade.
escape!
Going in.
Vacuum blade!
My head's spinning hot. Walking there. It's weakened.
There goes its stinger.
This ends now! This one's all mine!
Hurricane fight.
Burn!
Oh, magic is there. Feel.
Struck!
Going
Vacuum
in.
blade! There!
Tiger blade.
Vacuum blade!
All disasters made one.
Through one!
Going in. Helix of fury.
There!
Take this.
Struck!
I'm all stuck. Hurricane fight.
There!
This one's mine.
Vacuum
Denied.
blade! It's on! Vacuum blade! Burn it!
Sit down. And you got out just in the nick of time. I hate you so much for that.
We're right here. We can help you.
Shion's right. You have us to lean on.
You're right. Where are you going? Raging cascade.
Aim for the bottom.
I can do this. Here's a healing art. Thanks for the healing. Watch yourself, okay? Yeah. You too. Make it rain. Now.
All right.
This ends now.
Halfway done.
Consider yourself finished.
Raging cascade.
You're mine. Struck.
Ready and ready. Look shot. Mega
Vacuum blade.
I'm all stuffed up.
Go in. Now,
This
while it's
point.
reeling.
Take it down. I'll be safe. Hurricane strike.
Through its gate.
Going in. Lightning
Prepare to be
Hurricane strike. It's showtime. All disasters made one. Hurricane strike. The enemy will shell out. Maelstrom. This one's mine. Hurricane strike.
Try harder. My turn.
Going in.
Another.
Leave the torch. That move.
Here comes the big one. I have no limits.
Sleep now. Get on in there with
Lightning slash.
Reload.
Blew away. You picked the wrong
Here's a
fight.
healing art.
Go down.
Up and at
Now I can spam this.
Lightning slash. Blew away.
Tiger Blade. Bring you down.
Lightning slash.
Got it.
Who goes the point?
Never.
Coming through. Ha! Now. Scarlet Inferno.
Here, let me help. Dance in the
No,
wind.
let
On guard. In here.
Blew away. Get out of this.
I'll be saving here. Here, let me help. Appreciate the help.
Lunar
Go
Rondo.
in here I go.
Anything in armor is all mine.
Armor won't save you. I'll be saving this Annihilation. Hurricane strike. This one's mine. Here's a healing art. This one's mine.
Yes, I did it without dying.
Energy.
Say no more.
Oh my god. I did it. Screw you. Astral Flower.
Remember to tell me if you need healing.
I
Hell
expect you'll be in
yeah.
high demand if that's the case.
We did it. That's 2 done. But I want to go inside of the cave, seeing as though it's also where another one is. But I want to see if we can actually fight those enemies that are actually inside of here. And if we can, I might actually end the episode and grind up to 46 or 47. Then we can go take on the others. Oh wait, this is the guy that wanted to be dead. Okay, let's send this in first. It's just me. Were you even more ruthless than usual out there today?
Sure.
There's no lie saying I have to be nice to bugs. Although I'll admit, part of it is because I know I have you there to protect me. Xion. Well, if it ain't my favorite femme fatale. I was watching you fight that queen bee from the sidelines out there. You're as beautiful as a bed of roses when you fight. Why, I think we have a new queen on our hands. If you get what I'm saying. This here is actually my bathing spot. It'd be an honor to take a dip with you, my queen. What do you say? I'll pass. I don't like men who only care about looks. The bee's dead. Now go home before I regret killing it. Woof. Woof with a glare like that? I don't stand a chance. Hope I catch your pretty face again in this sometime. Great.
Just great.
Oh, that guy turns my stomach. I'm exhausted. Let's find a place to rest.
Well,
Sounds good to me. Oh, hello. Xion, insect deposer. Alright. Over limit extension. Easier over limit. And increase mid-air damage. Alright.
I'm really tired today for some reason. Anyway, I should get to work on dinner.
Oh, we already started.
We've got it covered tonight, Kisara. Just relax and leave it to us.
I see. Well, I'll leave it to you then. We don't have a lot of ingredients though, so don't go overboard, okay? Guess I'll do some laundry instead.
Nope. We already got people doing laundry.
Hmm? What are you two doing?
What does it look like? We're doing laundry. Obviously.
Yeah, I guess you are. You're not trying to clean them by smacking them around again, are you?
Of course not. I have a good memory. Once someone yells at me, I don't forget it.
He's fine, Kisara. I've been keeping an eye on him, and there haven't been any problems.
Oh, good. If you say so, Alphen, then I have nothing to worry about.
Hey! How come you don't trust me when I say it?
Just don't squeeze too hard or else you'll damage the fabric. Okay?
Yeah, I get it. You know, if you keep making that face, it's gonna stick that way.
What was that?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Law's whipped.
Well, if there's nothing for me to do, I guess I'll head back. I suppose I should take this as a sign of how much they've all grown, but... Oh, Dohalim. What are you doing here?
Simply admiring our campfire as I await dinner. I find watching the flames dance can be rather inspiring.
Just the same as always, then. Although I'm sort of relieved.
Oh? And here I thought you were planning to scold me.
Why? Did you want to be scolded too?
No, I wasn't saying that.
Oh, jeez.
The night is aglow with star and firelight. Yet what I hold most dear are the words of a friend.
That's not like your usual poetry. Are you trying to tell me something?
Brimming is thy soul with words yet unspoken.
Okay, I get it. You want me to talk to you about it.
To hear your words of worry, I can but sit and wait.
I said I get it.
What even
I
triggered
guess I'm
this?
just struggling with how capable everyone's become these days. I'm proud of them, but I'm not sure what I contribute to the team anymore. So, I guess it's been troubling me a bit. They don't need me for chores or fighting anymore. And I don't have much in the way of feminine charm. But aside from being a soldier, do I have anything else to offer? And if not, then what good am I?
Let's see you've got feminine charm. I mean, come on. You got a great backstory, great plot.
I can't help worrying about it.
Lost though you may be, with utopia but a dream, life without you would be no life at all.
Hey, you hitting on her?
Dohalim, you're right. I still have Miguel's dream left to fulfill. And we still have the fight ahead of us to overcome.
With you by my side, even the bitter times can taste sweet.
Okay, I think that's enough poetry for one day.
Oh, she's blushing now.
Hey, dinner's ready! Wow, you look really happy, Kisara.
Oh? I'm just excited to see what you two have cooked up. Now let's
Lies.
sit down and enjoy it already.
Lies and slander. Quest complete. Her place. Wait, that was a quest? What? Because she found
Dohalim,
inferior.
all of your
the
replies
guy
last
not,
night
you
were
know,
poems.
wanting her.
What was that all about?
I suppose I was struck with poetic inspiration. Did it strike your fancy?
Yes, I found it to be quite elegant.
I'm afraid my memory of them is a bit faint. Could I trouble you to recite them for me?
No, you cannot. Remember them yourself.
Are you too embarrassed to recite the things that he said to you which wound you? Alright, come on. I'm 40-something now. We should be able to kill them, right?
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
I mean, they can still probably give us a run for our money, to be honest. But preferably, they probably won't do it as badly, right? So I can actually, you know, grind. These slimes.
This won't be easy.
Don't be such a pessimist.
Not today!
Insects
How do you
stay
like
on the
being
ground.
pounded
What would you
into
get on the ground already?
Can't handle me, can you?
Scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Denied!
Look sharp!
One more. Radiant
An astral art?
That's my cue.
We shut him down!
I never miss. My astral
Anything in armor is all mine!
Now,
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
kill.
Nice technique.
Luna Rondo!
Look sharp.
Mine! I'm not done!
I'm all stuffed up.
Piercing roll.
Vacuum blade!
This one's mine.
Vacuum blade!
As impressive as always.
Here I hope there was improvement.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Xion actually look flustered.
Look sharp. Leave the charges. I let my guard down.
Stay away from my friend! Vacuum blade!
Up and at 'em. Let's go.
You picked the wrong fight!
Dance in the wind. Air thrust.
Train
Go
harder.
do it. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh my
This
god,
ends now.
we won!
Consider yourself finished!
At what cost? Experience boost.
Remember to tell me if you need
Oh yeah,
healing.
that's decent
I
now.
expect you'll be in high demand if that's the case.
Can this be sea bream so I can just, you know, grind it? It's salmon. God dang it.
Still, it's reassuring to have you around.
As impressive as always.
Here I hope there was improvement.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Xion actually look flustered.
Air thrust. Astral energy.
Damn! This one's all mine!
Make it rain.
Coming through! Ha!
Hey, we won! And everyone's alive, and I didn't use a single item! How much we get?
I feel sprightlier than before.
Not bad. 4 apple gels, though not great. Oh, but, okay, before I waste my time grinding, you were level 45,
That's a big
right?
Zoogle.
Oh, level 56. Forgot about that. I didn't remember what level they were, so I figured I would check. It's 50 freaking levels higher. Well, it feels like it's 50 levels higher. Arguably, it's around 10. It was 56, right? So, technically speaking, at that point, it is 13. I love it so much. You know what? I'm gonna go do the other quests, because they might boost us up to a... Oh wait, I'm 42. Rinwell's only 143. Oh, and Law. So, yeah. Don't know why. I mean, again, we have a level 50-something quest. Why would we not be able to come back from Lenegis? Unless Lenegis isn't the final one and it's freaking Rena we have to go to. Giant bird Zoogle long to our seashore. Okay, let's attempt this one. Do everyone we possibly
We should be
can.
able to cook here.
Wait. What? I read the To a Seashore quest and I freaking did that. This one. Hello
that
there.
Thing looks pretty menacing.
No.
42 Stormbringer and 3 Hawks that are level 39. It's Wade.
Shooting and armor is all mine.
Airborne beast.
Come one, come all. Luna Rondo!
This one's mine. Armor won't save you.
Blah, blah, blah. Annihilation. Freeze Lancer. Mega Ray.
Far enough.
Outstanding form. Annihilation.
In a bind.
Mega Ray. Raging Cascade.
Luna Rondo!
Hang flat.
On guard.
Not today!
Field.
Going in.
I'm evading this one.
Kill the bird.
Magic
As impressive as always.
Here I hope there was improvement.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Xion actually look flustered.
You're finished!
Look sharp.
Take this!
Now.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone.
Did it!
Alright.
Let them
Nice technique.
No escape! Luna Rondo!
Anything in armor
There it goes.
This ends now! Blow away! Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Ah, right.
One more.
Lunarongo!
I can handle it. Let me help. Their arts were interrupted.
Hurricane strike.
On guard.
Lunarongo! Soaring like fear! Here I come!
This one is mine.
I could do with thanks, Shion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Annihilation.
This one's mine.
Raining fire! Blow away!
In here.
Raining fire!
Amazing.
Going in.
Here I come! Now!
And there goes the score again.
Take it down. Let's get you all tucked away.
Didn't mean to do that, but sure.
Astral energy.
Say no more!
Here, let me
Here
help.
I come!
If it's in the sky,
Lightning strike.
Blow away!
this one's mine.
Raining flash!
Seal.
Blow away!
This'll come in handy.
Raining flash!
Flare. Raging cascade. Mega ray. Threat. Annihilation. Mega ray.
On guard.
All disasters made one. Hurricane strike. Security.
This one's mine.
Vacuum blade!
The enemy's going all out. On your toes, everyone. Here's the healing art. Air thrust. Air thrust.
That'll bring you down.
Magic is there.
Yes.
Raining flash!
Here you go. Don't let up.
Raining flash! Burn!
Down.
The enemy's on the road. We've got him where we want him. It's time to end this battle.
Raining flash! Blow away!
On the ground.
Nice job, Law.
I'm all set for disaster now.
And another one I did not die on.
Impact flash!
Thank you very much for the experience.
That'll teach us for getting cocky.
Gave me nothing. Barely. I mean, we got SP though. I won't deny getting that. Alright, Thessalum, turn us in. And then we can go do another one. We might actually go do the Calaglia one.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
And we might do Cyslodia first. Are those twisters finally gone now?
Yeah.
Yep, they're all gone now. Those tornadoes were no match for me.
How?
Well, B, just what sort of magic did you use on those things?
Huh?
Actually, it was a team effort with Shion here, right? Yeah, I know how to fire a gun, so... So what were you doing while she fired, young lady?
Well...
Well, I was cheering her on, giving her orders, and giving her food.
Hey!
I'm not a dog, Vinwell. The point is, there are no more Zoogles for you to worry about. Anyway, see you later. You're leaving already. You're a little twisty yourself, young lady. Full of energy and gone in a flash. That she is. Ooh, hey, she got a weapon, Burning Strike. Or is that a... No, that's a Master Art. Wait, she upgraded her Master Art? Nice. Been well, Gusty Girl. Increase weak point damage. Increase boost strike damage. Increase BG at the start of a battle. And sure, you know what? Let's give her Cyclone, why not? This is the first one I think I've ever gotten everything on. Huh, nice. Mid-air damage. Wait, there was something I wanted, right? Void Flash. Yeah, it was these. Incineration Wave. I might actually need this. Actually, you know what? Increase weak point damage. Severing Wind, Flaming Charge. Okay. Shion. Explosion. An advanced fire art to drop the fireball onto the battlefield for a huge explosion. That's maxed out. Increase ailment bonus damage. Kisada, I haven't done anything with you in a while. Increase boost gauge from enemy downs. Use your party member over limit. Increase speed G at the start of a battle. Increase the elemental attack when surrounded. Slag Assault. And Lion's Howl. There we go. Now they've also got some new skills. Now where the hell do I get Seabream? I know I've looted it somewhere. I just... Oh, hello. Speak of the devil, now I know where to get Seabream. Wait, I could have sworn I looted that before, so it's only a chance, in which case I have to keep loading and looting the same spots. And eventually I'll get Seabream, good to know. So this place I can't do till I'm 50-something. But I might be able to come back at a slightly higher level and grind. Legion, level 2. Explore Fogwile Limestone Caverns. Priority subquest. Master of Nature. Oh yeah, this is the one with the crash, boom, crackle.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Did you get rid of that scary thing?
Yeah.
We sure did. There's nothing for you to be afraid of now. Really, it didn't hurt you, did it? Nope, I'm fine, because I'm a big, strong grown-up. Thanks, lady. You're so kind. I love you. Ah, this kid's not hiding his feelings for you, Vinwell. Now try not to wander out of town on your own from now on, okay? Okay, see you later, Boom Boom Lady.
Seriously?
So he still thinks I'm loud and booming. I guess I'm okay with it. Go get him, Bucky boy.
Hey!
What are you talking about? I already did. I'll take the gold. Thank you very much. So, Vinwell, Lightning Princess. A little bit too late for that. But hey, another AG. I'll take it. Increase down damage. Increase the amount of damage dealt to enemies that have been downed. Yes. I don't think I've ever seen the AI actually jump. Increase amount of damage dealt by one of Shion's bombs when shot with her last special bullet. Increase critical damage. Increase critical damage dealt from critical hits. Wasn't there one that also was down? Yeah, I guess mid-air would technically work, since technically I do like going in the air. I'll save my points for now. How about that? Until we possibly can see if we don't get anything else. Okay, this... no. I need to go find all the owls, too. Estelle Louva Forest. Second floor. Alright, so it's in the second floor, technically where we went for the boss fight.
Guess I misread the landing.
Well, 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 a green circle? Don't mind if I do. Because this thing looks ferocious.
You can tell it's tough just
Oh, it's
looking
a
at
double fight?
Yeah, it'd probably mess us up good.
23.
No choice.
Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
Vacuum blade!
It's like trying to keep up with a wolf!
How's this? Thunder Field!
Freeze Lance, nice.
Take this! Damn it! It's too fast!
Stand back! Give it a whirl!
I'll trip it up.
Player Tornado.
I can do this all day! Radiant Strike! I'll be saving that'll bring you down!
Easter!
Burning Strike! Here, let me have that! This one is mine! I can carve through one! Annihilation! Mega Hurricane Strike! This one appears a healing art! The far enough! First aid!
Thanks, Shion.
Piercing Nova!
I'm not...
Annihilation! Lightning Meat!
Try harder! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
The earth throbs in pain.
Look sharp!
Come on, come on, come on.
Lightning Tiger Blade! Here I come!
Here, let me help.
Raining Slash!
Here goes.
Now I can let loose!
This
Blow away!
One more. Light up the dark.
Take
Let me at him. Here, let me help. The enemy is going all out.
Now where was I?
Annihilation.
I'll take you all
Yes,
on.
please. Mr. God, solve them.
Flare Demolitor!
Here, let me help.
Thunder Touch!
First aid. Winds of heaven. First sword. Cyclone. One weapon.
I can carve through armor!
Dance with the wind. Here, by the power of flame. Finish one.
Try harder!
Winds of heaven.
Now!
First
Here I
sword.
come!
On guard. In here. I never miss. Raging cascade.
Please heal me.
In here. First aid.
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right. You picked the wrong fight!
Alright, one of them's gone.
When it's almost in the bag.
Not done yet! Just falling back!
Then it's time for you to do what you do best. Finish without a trace.
How about
You're mine!
Sleep time to shine. This will come in handy. Explosion.
No further!
Lightning orb. Hurricane strike. By the power of flame.
Stay away from my friends!
Going in.
Lunar Rondo!
Explosion.
I can carve through armor! The flame inside me yearns to be let
bring you
free!
back from
Burn in
death.
hell!
Light up the dark. Thank you. Here's a healing art. Still got some first aid. Guardian Field. Light up the dark. Here's a healing art. In the wind. Fire.
My God.
Where are you going? Guardian Field.
Try harder!
Here goes.
You're mine! Take this!
Denied!
Finally.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
This just did not want to die. Jesus.
Astral energy.
Say no more!
Here, let me
Here
help.
I come!
Dance in the wind. Flag assault.
Blow away!
A whirling
Raining
struggle.
Slash!
Lion power.
Blow away!
Winds of heaven.
Shattering! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a healing art. A whirling struggle. By the winds of heaven.
In a bind?
Trace. Dance in the wind.
Blow away! Try harder! My turn!
Here's a healing
No
art.
escape!
Winds of heaven.
Raining Slash! Blow away! Try harder!
Here,
My
let me
turn!
help.
This one's
Thrust.
mine!
Not today!
Appreciate the help!
Try harder! Not a chance! I'm not done!
Look sharp!
See what I can do!
Freeze blade.
Try harder! Not a chance! I'm not
Here's a
done!
healing art. Get on in there with me. I'm ready. More where that came from.
Where are you going? On guard!
Lightning orb. Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Here,
Denied! It looks like we made a mess!
First aid. All disasters made one. Call forth a healing
Prepare to be
security.
sealed! No further!
Maelstrom.
Their arts were interrupted!
Right, watch out. Now.
And I
Look
did it
sharp.
without dying again.
Lightning Tiger Blade!
I love KO prevention. Jesus Christ. Screw that fight.
Does anyone else think this may be just a bit too tough for us?
Nah. We're fine. We still have 203 CP left. No issue at all. Alright. So that was Esteluva, so gotta turn it in at Niez. Then we can do Cyslodia. Because Menancia does.
If
I don't
only we
think-
could have
I don't
flown
think
with the
Menancia
wind to
has
get
one.
here faster.
Right.
Make any progress on your investigation yet.
Good.
The issue has already been taken care of. Your people shouldn't hear any more of that loud void. Damn, you guys work fast, thanks. Sadly, I still haven't had time to put those drinks together. Fret not, however. Please indulge me in this one question. It's my understanding that Deadeye wasn't always so abrasive, yet you continued to stand by him. Why was that? That's a good question. There was definitely a part of me that wanted to rein him in as he was getting more and more extreme. But I think maybe part of me also thought that if I stuck around, maybe one day we'd be able to screw around again like we used to.
You don't say.
And so he remained by his side, hopeful that things would one day be like the good old days, so to speak. It wasn't anything that romantic. I simply couldn't cut my losses and move on. Now, I understand that. I, for one, am of the mind that one shouldn't sever their ties with others, at least whenever possible. I take it you speak from experience, huh? Not that I'm surprised. This whole world's full of sob stories wherever you look. Thanks for listening, though. I was getting lost in my own misery before you came along, but talking with you helped a bit. Well, thank you for answering me. I know that sometimes these things are easier to discuss with those distant from the matter in question. You really are carrying a lot inside you, aren't you? Come by again some other time. I'll make sure to have those drinks ready so we can really talk. I would quite like that. I look forward to that day.
Right.
Actually, before you go, I've got one last request. I want you to meet Deadeye's mom sometime. She lives in town. I'm sure if she saw the Blazing Sword and his pals, that'd cheer her up. Me, I can't stand to face her after letting Deadeye go out like that.
Agreed.
I, for whatever reason, thought that was Dohalim. Whoops. Very well, when the opportunity presents itself, we shall pay a visit. Shows how much I'm just, flying by the seat of my pants and actually, not. Sometimes reading
this
their
shall
names.
be a feast for the senses.
So I wouldn't be surprised if I honestly read that in someone else's voice a while ago, and yeah. That is stuck. What was that cat thing? Was that a artifact? I yet again forget how to do that. Yeah, Lucky Cat statue. SP boost. A statue of a cat said to attract good luck. The feline's rotund frame suggests the owner had a penchant for spoiling it. So, increase the SP earned from battle by 20%. Combat points earned by 20%. CP. SP. Skill point, right? What's in CP, cure point, not combat point? Or have I just been calling it cure point the entire time? Because it's what I need to cure us. Have I really just been calling it cure point all this time for no reason? I would. Yeah, no, I don't know. I swear it was called cure point, but I could very well be wrong and it's combat point instead. Either way, I've been calling it cure point and I'm gonna stop now.
Troubled about something.
A little compassion can make all the difference. I propose we speak to them.
So are you Deadeye's mother? Looks like he's not coming home today either.
Why?
Pardon me, madame. What seems to be the problem? Well, a black owl I was looking after has flown off somewhere.
Oh!
An owl? You kept one as a pet?
Yes.
That's right. She used to be so attached to my son. It's one of the few things he left behind after he passed away in all the turmoil in the city. If I've lost that owl forever, I'm so sorry, ma'am. Oh, it's not for you to apologize for. I'm sorry for laying that on you when we just met. We'll go search for your owl. But well, surely you and Hootle could track this owl down, could you not? Maybe, I think Hootle must just be able to do it. Madame, would you entrust us with finding your son's missing owl? I can't guarantee we'll find it, but there may be hope yet.
Well...
You think so? Oh, thank you. Before we take off, may I ask if you have anything that your son used to wear? Perhaps if it sees something it's fond of or has a familiar scent, it'll be more inclined to approach us.
Yes!
I do. Go ahead and take this with
My
you.
thanks.
Much obliged. And with that, we shall commence our search. Wait, you're Venom, aren't you? Are you sure it's alright for you to be helping a Danon like me? Madame, do you have any reservations about soliciting help from me? It is an awkward situation for us both. I understand. In any case, we shall be back. Black eye patch, huh? So am I supposed to wear the eye patch? Yes. Where the hell is this owl?
I can't say I'm impressed. You're making promises too freely. And that last exchange...
Niez is beset with grief. As a responsible Renin, it falls to me to extend my hand.
I don't think it should be your burden to take on.
Speaking of...
Yeah,
Hoodle says the owl saw a black owl flying out west earlier.
I see.
If it flew west from here, could it perhaps be staying at the Owl Forest? Oh yeah, when you put it all together, it definitely might be.
Good.
Only one way to find out. Gotta go to the Owl Forest itself, huh? But... I kinda don't want to go there until I find all the other owls. Well, it's only one thing left to do. Come back to this quest later until after we find the owls.